Oh, hello and a wonderful good evening, everybody. It's the second episode of my new Rimworld series, and I have to replay a little bit because my PC died on me the last time I was streaming. So, well, we're going to have we're going to replay the Roaming Monstrosities event, and well, let's hope that today everything will be fine. So, quickly sealing off my premises, just like I did the last time. Forbidding those doors, and let's see, where did I leave off? I really don't like it when I don't have the opportunity to close off my save file correctly, but what can I do? So this time it's a different enemy. It's a chicken lobe hen. The last time I was playing this, the enemy came from this side, and it was a different animal. Whatever. We are just fine for the moment. Hey, Void, welcome. So happy to see you. So, let's see where this will go. For my dude Glenn, where was I? Okay. I remember that all these things were already done the last time. Now I try to remember where I went. So did I already shoot the alpacas? I think the answer is yes. So, an eclipse. Well, fine. There's blood on the floor here. Did they fight? That chicken lobe hen is still roaming around, so I'm just going to speed this up a tiny little bit. And, well, I need some clothing for good old Glenn. RPG Time, The Legend of Right. I never heard of that. So, sounds like a multiple choice adventure, that kind of thing. So, well, there I go. I learned the last time that when you imprison somebody with a paralytic aphasia, you're not going to be able to release them afterwards. I didn't know that before. So, let's do some harvesting. And I did already expand that. Yep, okay. Perfect. So, we'll spoil in 19 hours. Low drone, well, just what we needed. So that little fortification here is working quite well. Keeping the enemy away from me. Okay. If you would drop a link in the Discord, I'd be very, very much appreciating that. You know me, always liking to try out new things. So, heavy fur and camel hide. So we already took down the kangaroo, right? So let's cook some. Oh, travelers are passing by. It's going to be a fight off with the genetic monstrosity, and there's a dead warg down there. So, you know, predators also provide. Ah, I wanted to build a generator, or I did build a generator the last time, which is not a thing anymore. These guys. Recurve bow. Wooden club. Just a new skin for that. Alright. Cardboard art style. Oh, well, I have very fond memories of, how was it called again? There was a game. Something with dice. Oh god. Dice Heroes now. Oh my god. Totally forgot the name there. Whatever. Cardboard style rang a bell. Okay. So the travelers didn't take care of the chicken lobe hen. So we're still stuck with that thing. I was actually hoping that I'd be seeing the end of this thing now. Well, turns out I was wrong. Okay, but I got enough food for yet another day, and let's see what I'll be doing afterwards. The potatoes are good, are done afterwards, so that's what I'm going to do. Eat some potatoes. So how long until Adam is among us again? Just went past 25%. Okay. So my problems have ruled themselves out. Nice. Let's see. That warg will go bad in 2 days, so I'll be just waiting for the next day. My man Glenn needs some training for his next level of construction. It's the big problem there. He's only at construction 4, but he only requires 500 points more. So I think it's time for the good old chess table. If you want to train your dude, make them build a chessboard. But make sure it is made out of stone. That eats up the most time units. So, let's see. There's a red panda down there. Grabbing all these bodies for mostly for the leather they provide. Okay, well, let's see. Gotta deconstruct that. Deconstructing teaches me something, and with some luck I don't even need to build anything, or, well, or to start building that chest table or something like that. Probably rip out the floor there. What? We got options. Okay. So far, so good. I'm glad we got rid of the monstrosities, and so I'm going to do the hold open thing again. Okay. I think I gotta assign that job to him more a little bit more with the micromanagement. He keeps deconstructing one piece of wall and then hauls the 2 bricks back home. So let's do that as a forced job there. Yep, construction 5. Wonderful. Did the trick as well. So I have now access to all the stuff that I wanted. Cooling and power generation. And heating in that regard. I guess this guy could actually stay a nudist now. So, I got 21 hours until that goes bad. So first off, I want that wood-fired generator. Usually I don't go wood-fired generators, but in this scenario, it's actually quite a good fit. And we're going to put a cooler in here. And I'm out of steel. Can't build the cooler. Okay. I'm gonna get there. Hey, Ash. Welcome. So happy to see you, man. So, 2 days worth of food. Just want to take care that my work doesn't go bad. Would be a shame. There's some good material in that beast. But if everything goes according to my plan, we're not going to need any further haste, because the work is frozen now. Nice. So I think I'm going to set up another one, just in case. Although I'll need to carve out more steel for that, but oh, I'm relieved, you know. Finally got that done. Let's do the butchering nevertheless real quick. And some cooking. Go. Breakfast time. And then let's go for the almighty wall lamps. Oh, by the way, guys, I have fixed in the mods for this series. It's in the description box now. Also already on the first episode as well. It's been more than I thought. Okay. I don't have any fitting leather types. I cannot make Glenn any clothing so far. It's a shame. Poor guy. Has to stay naked. It's kind of a rough start. Naked brutality with your brother suffering from paralytic aphasia. Putting up a second cooler for the occasional heat wave, you know. Also for the possible expansion of that thing. Could just rip out a wall or something like that, and I could be expanding that freezer. Would be also an option. We'll see about that. For now, I really want something to wear for Glenn. Don't know why I think that's so important, but it somehow freaks me out that I'm already, what, 18 days in and he's still naked as he was on day 1. I usually get that done faster, but, well, whatever. Also, I want to expand on my food production. I think we have one entire season more of food production going on, and I want to use that. I mean, sure, in this biome, I think I can hunt year-round, but whatever. The Hopeless Vagabond. So, Iggy wants to be here for a stay. No, Iggy. Trying to turn down Iggy because if he's a traitor, this would be a problem for me early on. So I think I survived now long enough that I can just make my clothing out of full cloth. Clothing out of cloth. How innovative. Alright. So, gotta tune that thing down as well. And let's see. don't need to forbid that door anymore. And, well... What next? What next? Oh, the Ripperhound and the Insectoids are coexisting. Living side by side. Damn. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the cloth then. The lynx is still alive. Because there's really not anything that I would be able to shoot safely, which would provide me now just the amount of leather that I need, and that stuff is done in a day or two. I mean, I could also, if I'd want to, I think I'm going to do this, put a harvest order on that, because it is already at 90%. Sure, I don't get the full yield. I cut down on the on these. Yep, I know. But I finally will have something to wear, you know? It's also worth something. Unless he botches all the harvests and then I don't have enough cloth for tribal wear, which could also happen. Nah, 135. So, yeah. We had enough. I don't mind. Let's make it out of cloth then. I think in all the time that I was playing RimWorld, I never have made my first tribal wear out of self-grown cloth. Can't remember that this ever happened to me before. There's the first time for everything, I guess. Okay then, so how about bringing up Stonecutter's table? Because, you know, it's all fine and dandy working with the wood, but I'd prefer stone, actually. So happy that I finally have a RimWorld project again that I'm hyped up with. So how much steel is in that vein left? Well, it's pretty good. So with the stone that I get there, I want to expand my little abode here. So there we go. I make any stone blocks forever, but with a tiny radius. Here we go. Crafting is now a tier 2 priority. There we go. So Glenn will now do some stone cutting in his free time. Definitely worth the effort. Nomadic Shepherd. That would be a animal trader. I'm not down. Lynx Revenge. Hell yeah. Thanks, friends. I'll take that out of your face. Awesome. So that's awesome. Gives me some food and some quite rare leather as well. A Manhunter pack. So close the doors. Let that be the problem of the traders. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Manhunter pack is pretty tame. So what is it this time? 2 manhunting beagles. Oh boy. Did these just open my door? Are you kidding me? Wait a second. so oh wait. Let's see what my traps can do. Killer Beagle number 1. So, how did that happen? I think I have to claim that door. So, I think what must have happened is that unclaimed doors can be passed by critters. That's what I assume. So the beagles could enter because the door was unclaimed. So, Mad Boomalope. Randy is doing his best to entertain you fine folks. So, let's see. Mad Boomalope incoming! Yeah, that's pretty harmless, I think. And the second beagle is down, so we can open the gates again. Alright, so, well, can I get that Boomalope out of the fire? Oh my god. Nearly gave me a heart attack to hear that Big Bang right next to my dude. But I have plundered an entire freaking Boomalope, guys. Profit. Profit. You know, once you have refrigeration going on for yourself, every piece of meat that you can loot is profit. So let's go and build ourselves some slate wall. And I want to expand here. So this is going to be my stonemason's yard. Oh, wait a sec. I need to leave open a bit for that. Let's make it like that. I like this. So, let's see. The Rosia's Ancient Giant Spider Undertaking. Okay, what? So... Monster Encounter. That's a new one. I mean, I have an entire suite of vanilla expanded mods that I don't know yet. So, alright. So if I understood that correctly, I could go for a fight there and get some honor reward. I'm not down. Because overall, I think there's more risk than reward in it. Let's keep playing the cowards game. It works out quite fine for me so far. Traps are good. Barricades are good. Until my enemies come with guns at me, I'm going to be fine with this setup. When they bring the guns, though, stuff will get a little bit dirty and nasty. But, let's talk about that. So, Adam, 29 days? No, 25. Black Hive attack. Dang it. Holy crap. So, I legit have no clue how this plays out. If they attack barricades or not. Never had such an early Black Hive attack. But Randy can do, you know. So let's see how this will be. Do they chow through my barricades, or are they just going to chill on the map? I really have no clue. So they're going on over to the insectoid case and attack the hive directly. Alright. It's hive wars. Alright, dude. You do you. Appreciate the local fauna kicking butt for me, so I don't have to. A man called Anarchist. Oh man. He's going to die in 11 hours. So Anarchist, my dude. Wow. Just wow. Hates dumb labor. No. We let him die. My people love dumb labor, so he just wouldn't be a good fit, you know? So there's the big fat mammoth worm. They upgrade their speed now. Still 2 cells per second. So here I'm quite curious to see who's going to win that. Because this is a pretty nasty fight in the first place. Oh man, I miss Rimworld. Alright. El Wormo seems to lose this fight. But, well. This hive here also lost a couple of dudes, so. Nice. Yeah, Paulo. Hi there. Happy to see you, man. Fire! Exclamation mark. Oh, crap. Ugh. All those again. I need my barricade out of stone. Thanks for the rain. But first, I want the workshop out of stone. Priorities, you know, priorities. Well, I do have already a second dude. It's Adam, Glenn's brother. The paralytic Abasia dude. I don't know. It's all okay. We have refrigeration now. It's all going to be fine. Let's see. Setting now up a bit of a workshop there, because I figured that it's about time, you know. I need that. Well, he's my prisoner, you know. It's just like I imprisoned him to convert him, but it turns out that you can't release somebody who's suffering from paralytic Abasia. I have no clue. But you know, if you with somebody with paralytic Abasia, now whether or not he's as my prisoner or not, it's like potato, you know. There's not much of a difference there. Low food. Yeah, ish. There's still a fat lope in the freezer. So, we're going to set up a new cooking regimen. I want to have more food on the stockpile. Raid slavers. A man called Ape Slayer. Ape Slayer, the Scout. Oh man. Alrighty. So let's see how that'll play out. I think I'm going to set up a couple of traps on the mountainside as well. Randy is shoving the raids in quite hard, you know. We had the Black Hive a moment ago. Now comes the Raider. We have Matt Boomalobe, Matt Hunters. Quite the frequency, man. Randy is rad tonight. So I must be careful. So Ape Slayer, Jogger, yuck. Quite the beast, man. Holy crap. So let's see, how do I play that? So the Ape Slayer dude, let's see, maybe he's just going to turn out dumb. Hello and welcome to Mount Twackington, where every raider gets his twack. Job's done. Easy as that, you know. And sadly, he wasn't dead quite there, because otherwise I would have plundered a untainted woolparka. But I actually don't really care right now. You know, it's winter soon, and Glenn got other problems. Let's forbid that thing. I mean, it comes with a moral debuff, but a tainted parka has a -1. That's a very, very minor problem. And, you know, on the contrast, a Magasloth wool parka is a really high tier quality thing. So, you know, we're going to bury that guy because he's been such a beast. Or he would have been one. I'll let these things deteriorate outside, and we're going to bury the beast. Not having a table is worse. Yeah. I must say, I personally would be bothered more by the fact that I'm wearing some dead dude's clothing rather than being pissed because of the lack of a table. Totally would be more pissed about wearing a dead dude's clothing. Although with that entire dead dude's clothing trope, I gotta say it really depends for me. If it's something like a marine armor, I think I find it quite hard to believe, but it's you know, something like a marine armor is a high-tech thing, made for battle, and don't think that people would be having so much of a moral issue than wearing a dead dude's pants or a dead dude's boots. You know? I mean, death smell and you can wash. That's true. There are only so many mods that enable the washing of clothing, removing the tainted stain. Hey there, I cannot read out your name, so I say just hi. I'm sorry. I'm illiterate when it comes down to your language. I'm a barbarian, so to say. Okay. I need to get rid of these. Definitely need to replace a lot of things with stone here. Alright, Ender. Brain needs some sugar. Okay, where to next? I mean, Glenn is finally geared up somewhat. He's at least no longer naked. Comes with a good knife and a poor bow. And I got a badger in my backyard. Well, well. Can't wait for Adam to be back on the field again. It's like a damn long time still. But it's been, in so far, a pretty nice combo that I had a opium addict delivered with paralytic aphasia. This way, his withdrawal is just not going to trigger any terrible mental breakdowns of sorts, you know? Because a withdrawal of something like opium is pretty rough. I think we check out him here, minus 20. I'm really tired, everything's so dull, and the pain is so intense. Okay. Well, well. So, I consider myself quite lucky in that regard. Transport pod crash. Key. Wow. Holy crap. I mean, psychically dull and teetotaler isn't too good, but he got back on his feet and decided to leave the map on his own. Let's see if he breaks down on the end of the map. Nope. Bye, Key. Would have loved to haul your ass back to me, but well, definitely not going to chase him in that regard. So, smoke leaves ready. I am going to roll a blunt or two over the course of the winter. So, but first things first. Let's see. I think I'm going to go here with a campfire and one overwall vent here and an overwall vent there. I hope that'll be enough for the winter. University teacher or something. Sadly, no. I'm a full-time content creator, and well, but I do like explaining things, and well, I'll take that as a compliment. And I love Rimworld, so put things together. Now, I got lots and lots of smoke leaves. Yeah, you guys, if you want any other tutorials done, let me know what kind of topics you need covered. I'll see what I can do. For Rimworld, I'd love to do a new tutorial series in any regards, but I don't know what about, you know. It's like, I would like to do it, but I don't know what. So I'm going to disallow, I'm going to forbid sowing of this field here, because I don't want more smoke leaves right now. Simply because I need to process these. It's already pretty deep into September, so I don't expect these to grow that much this year anymore. So, choppity wood. Let's go. Yeah, Glenn is building up this place quite nicely, doesn't he? Once Adam is back on his feet, it's going to be quite nice too. I mean, the guy ain't such a beast as the other people that we had there, but he comes with a pretty decent combat stat. I mean, shooting in melee, it's pretty okay. Mining passion, animal passion, plant, what's that? I wondered what that icon's meaning, but well, whatever. There's a lot of things in the vanilla expanded thing that I didn't bring there. Eltex Meteor. Ooh. An entire Eltex Meteor. Cool. So I don't want the deserter. I don't want to make myself enemies with the Empire. I want to keep things nice and neutral. So, food's running low. That's a problem, isn't it? Badger's slower than Glenn. So we're going to hunt ourselves a badger. The food drain here is really uncool. Eating to 10 to 2 people while having only the workforce of one dude. Pretty hard. Oof. I mean, if I land a hit, that would be nice, but... Come on, Glenn. There we go, finally. It's not like this guy is that bad at shooting. It's just that the bow is that bad, you know? Ah, what would I give for a decent gun? So, that thing went into revenge. How to survive in permafrost. So you mean, which one? Ice sheet? Like, this one? The one where you still have terrain, or sea ice? Or the other one would be tundra. There are a couple of different biomes. So, let's run away. And let's do some hidden run tactics. It's actually a lot easier to shoot your enemy when he's actually coming after you. Because then you don't have to kite around and the like. Or no. Run after your prey, I should rather say. So which one of the three? Sorry, I introduced too many at once. Ooh, okay, Badger. Oh man, Glenn, I really had some more trust in your aim. Okay. So, whatever. We tried. Let's do it the twacky way. Thing ain't dead yet? Jeez. Tough cookie. Alright. Yeah, well, I think my personal favorite when I want a icy challenge is Ice Sheet. Sea ice is a little bit too radical for my taste because there's literally nothing there, and you have to you got to rely entirely on stuff that's falling from the sky at the beginning, and I don't like it if I have to rely on randomness that much at the beginning. That's more boring than I thought, and yeah. Ice Sheet, though, is pretty great, well, because you still have terrain to work with. There are caves, there's a bit of wood even at the beginning of the map, because you can't chop down those frozen trees. It does work. Yeah, I love deserts, too. I love the extreme biomes in this game in general. Extreme Desert and Ice Sheet, I had some really good time there. With the Extreme Desert, it's very fun to do agriculture there because you got to use every little spot of arable soil, because there's really not many spots where you can grow something. You have this you have the summer entire year long, but you still still struggle with spots to grow stuff on. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. Dude, it's just a wall. You got construction 5 by now. What's going on? You failed that wall like 3 times in a row now. Oh, dang. I mean, whatever. I am actually quite happy that he does fail like he does here, you know? Rather fail on the wall rather than the trap, because in the trap there's more material. And so only 1 day of food left in the storage. So oh well, we gotta get that. The potatoes are also getting there. And let's see how much food we'll get out of that. So, turns out the... Ah, no. I don't have the vents yet. The vents don't transport much energy, temperature, but of course not. They're not finished yet. Okay, let's harvest some berries there. I do like the amount of security I have now here. Because that amount of traps is really getting me somewhere. And I have a small supply of heal root as well. Just those food supplies are always a little bit critical, but I guess I'm going to hunt a little bit in the upcoming days. So let's see. Yeah. Just like I thought. Those rooms are so small that that little campfire here is giving off enough heat to cover all 3 rooms, which is good. Yo, Glenn, my man. Cooking ain't his strongest side, but... So, I definitely will not hunt myself a mega sloth. Ganders, well... Lots of effort, low return. Let's rather go for some ibex or something like that. Oh, I'm also out of wood. Not cool. So the room size, well, this here is too small. This here would be a normal sized room, and a decently sized room for a colonist is usually that size. Everything above that I consider luxury, and well, you can, when it comes down to the whole food poisoning thing, well, ideally I make the experience you just a bit weird. You just put no flooring in the room that you're cooking in, because if the floor is dirt, then you cannot get food poisoning from too much dirt. So, as weird as it might sound, the game works like that. And as long as the room where you cook has a dirt floor, it deactivates the chance of food poisoning from the floor itself. It's just for walking. But if somebody pukes and bleeds on the floor, it still will apply the chance of food poisoning there. So it's only working against the dirt you transport there. And besides that, when it comes down to reduce food poisoning, the easiest way that I found was to make sure that only your cook enters and leaves the kitchen, because this way you reduce the amount of dirt that comes into the room. And yeah, that's that. Food poisoning will still sometimes occur. If that still pisses you off, there's the nutrient paste dispenser is your best friend. Nutri paste never triggers food poisoning, so if you run a colony with really crappy cooks, it's a decent option. Good lord. You know what, dude? Knife it, man. Better that way. Alright. Alpacas yield at least some food, and, well, I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow again. We're going to hunt as many of these critters now as possible to secure myself some stockpiles for the winter. Hope that in combination with the potatoes, I do stand a bit of a chance there. Because like I said, the real tricky part here is that we have to take care of 2 people at once. This is the challenge here. So probably should craft myself a couple of extra bows until I manage to bring up a decent one. Because that sucky short bow really does cost me a damn lot of time. That's one thing I can say for sure. So yeah. Let's try that, actually. Sadly, I cannot craft myself a, what's it called again? A recurve bow. But, well, you can't have everything, I guess. Yeah, another poor quality. Normal quality would be already a pretty okay thing to begin with. Another poor quality. Oh man. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, Nutri Paste is making is triggering a mood debuff. So basically, when you feed your people nutrient paste, they are constantly a bit pissed. But the benefit of that is your dudes cannot get food poisoned, and there's almost no effort. You have to just drop the food in there, and that's that. The machine does the rest, which is pretty good. So, Vigorous Festival. Yeah, party hard, dude. It was a fun festivity. Alright, man. Been so much fun dancing right next to the grave at 1 a.m. Rock, dude. So, how many short bows will I have to craft, huh? I did a festival that the ideology he believes in has a annually recurring festivity happening, and it's been time for that, so I'll let him do that. I set up a ritual spot and did that rigorous festival thing. Usually you should be doing this, of course, with more people and at a party spot and the like, but I figured there was nothing to lose. Need to kill the horse. Got a longbow. Need longbow. So play. No, you don't play horseshoes, man. You play the horseshoes. There we go. Take it down. We're going to loot it and eat it. Win-win. That's a slow and painful death, by the way. Cool thing is, with the longbow, I'll get a lot of new options there. Here we go. So, excellent walnut visage mask, alright. The longbow is kind of like a sniper rifle. Medieval sniper gun. So, we got decent range, 36 range, very high damage, but you also have a pretty high warm-up. And the best courtesies are on high range, but it's a pretty decent weapon. And I also have a horse. You know, horse is a lot of food. All right, hard snow in the fall. So, I need more wood. That's for sure. An escaped convict is passing by, alright. So with the longbow, I ideally try to shoot from as much of a distance as possible, and you see here, one shot. I mean, I got a lucky hit in there. It's been shot in the heart. But, well, in case you're wondering, I put these out to get destroyed, because selling short bows is really worth nothing, basically. So I just let them deteriorate outside. Also a way of getting rid of things, you know. So that bow is a real beneficial coincidence. This will also be pretty useful for attackers. Sammy the Forlorn, so, well, no thanks, I don't want a visitor. Not before Adam is back on his feet. Because I'm a little bit concerned that, you know, sometimes you get those traders, and, well, if it's a one-on-one, I am actually concerned. So, we got storage furnitures. Let's put up a wooden pallet here. Yay. All trapped up here. Seriously, got a lot of traps in this map. But I do like it to just stay at home when raiders come and let them get dealt with just by my defenses. Oh, I need to do something here. It's going too cold. It's time for the emergency night harvest. Don't want to get don't want my vegetables to go bad, you know. All right. My winter storage. Pretty okay so far. 7 days worth of food. It's a couple of potatoes still lying on the field. And we're going to hunt ourselves something. Hey, welcome. So happy to see you, man. Aw, Glenn took the time to make a snowman. I love it when they do so. Rissa's breakout, so I would love to have Rissa on my team, but, you know, there's this problem, which is a week long, and it's called a journey, so too bad. Let's construct that wooden pallet, and just going to store my wood on that. Oh no, not a black storm. I hate flash storms. They tend to just incinerate my barricades quite rudely. But this time I got lucky. So just some storage pile to make sure that I don't have to store all that stuff in my way too small storage area here. So, make the reefers, do the reefers, don't stop. And we're going to make ourselves some... Oh, I got enough camel hide to craft myself something now. Actually, yeah, why not? Let's do a camel hide chair. The thing is, these furniture pieces do matter quite a lot when you are crafting. Simple reason, comfort. Your dude's pretty happy if he's sitting on something comfy while he's working for a longer period of time, which will result ultimately in a pretty good mood. And your colonists also have there's a comfort bar. Beautiful to hear that. Yeah, well, I really am super happy that I finally got a Rimworld project to chill with again. Because Rimworld is a really cool game for me to chill out with. Make some progress. And freak out then because it's not as easy as I thought. And Randy is doing some really nasty things. Rimworld has a wonderful way of challenging me and giving me an opportunity to chill down at the same time. I love that. Very good balance between these things. And beyond that, I did the mistake yesterday to buy myself the first part of this Gaia, and I'm slowly losing my soul to Laharl and Etna, but I like it. So, good times. I really enjoy that. I'm quite happy that I started out with the first part of this, because the story is way better than I actually expected to be. At least if you're like me, into that quirky kind of humor there. So, well, I don't have enough storage there. That's a big issue right now. Yo, Adam, will you rise up this winter? Yes, he will. This winter, Adam's rising. Yep. We're not making this up. It's really happening. So, let's go for another Palladir. So I'll be able to store even more wood in there. Winter has begun. I thought I'd give the winter some proper introduction. Problem with Adam is he's really poorly insulated. So when Adam's rising, he's going to need some clothing. So we're going to make him some clothing. A gift from the Eastern Republic. Sure, thanks, buddies. What did they gift me? Tackle box. Alright. So, something for fishers, I guess. Royal scent, not interested. Thanks anyways. So, the wooden tailor bench requires only wood. Yeah, so the camel hide armchair is kind of a biggie. But still bet that it's going to be worth it. Mushroom stalk slice cap. Hard cap that partly covers the wearer's scalp. Makes me think of the Fifth Element. So, it's a normal quality armchair. And he's now running around with that tackle box. And I got myself a envelope. Great. Ugh. Let's release that back to the wild. I'm not interested. I mean, boomalopes are great because they provide chem fuel and all, but I'm not ready to adopt a boomalope yet. Raid. Herb. Come on in, Herb. I love that name, Herb. So, creepy breathings. A creepy breather, thick-skinned nudist. Alright, this guy's not going to come far here. Yep. Rip Herb. That's cool. Alright. So far, so good. Oh, come on, you. I really have to configure this. I forgot about that. So, human-like corpses, yes, but, no structures, okay? No structures. Good-o. I consider this bunch here now established. What we require now is a t-shirt and a parka. There we go. Oh, dude. Stop eating stuff raw. Like an animal. Oh, I always forgot to put cooking on a decent priority there. That explains it all. So that's the power of spike traps, you know. there was not a little bit of a problem with that here. And for me, the best fight is the one where you don't need to fight at all. All right. Quite shocked, nevertheless, about the fact that I'm here not really getting anywhere in terms of extra colonists. Like there's nothing coming together here. So we're rolling the reefers. Then it's time for the medicine cabinet. Alright, let's drop that down here. Oh, what doth Randy giveth to me? Lavish stew. Randy giveth the stew. And Glenn just lit up a reefer. I really don't mind him. Seriously. Let's see. 8 lavish meal. Did lump labor. I had to do lump labor. I am an excellent example of the working class. Okay. Freak. Nestor, the Banneret. So, iron stomach, misogynist, analyze creature. Okay. High social interactivity, well, incapable of caring, hell no. There's a couple of things that I let go, that I let slip past, but incapability of caring is just a big fat no-no for me, because being able to tend wounds is so important. Don't want to work without, you know. Iggy's Salvation. So I need to go for another. Alright, this game really doesn't give me an easy access to people here today. Oh my man, cut me some stone blocks, some more. Alright. Let's expand that all the way down here. Oh, there's one mechanoid shell in the way. And then the long-term project for the next time. So yeah, the Boomalopes started to roam away. Oh no, Boomalopes, stay. Let's do this. It's going to be a little bit of a storage expansion. Not much, but it's a start, you know. Alrighty, so everybody, I'm going to stop here for today. I thank you all for the good company. Next time, I think we're going to chow ourselves through the rest of the winter. And it's a pretty good start. I mean, quite happy. PC didn't crash too. So drop me your comments down below. Leave me a thumbs up or a subscription if you haven't done so already. And consider checking out the Discord or the Twitter links in the description box if you missed the stream and you want to stay updated, or you can do the bell thing. Then you get notifications whenever I start streaming. Last but not least, there's also a Patreon link down below, together with a PayPal link. So if you want to support this channel, I would be deeply appreciating the gesture. So have a wonderful day and come on by for the next one. Bye bye.